G'day guys, so hopefully a quick and simple video today. So far in previous videos we've lowered the foundation, we've sunk the foundation well underwater, and we've stacked foundation on top of each other. But we haven't incrementally raised foundations, so that's what I'm going to cover in this video. Now it is possible to do it with one wall up and one ceiling across, but it's really difficult to find the snap point. To raise a foundation we need to raise the first pillar. So we need the pillar protruding from the top of the ceiling. So the simplest way I can find is to build two walls up and one ceiling out, and then place a pillar down from that ceiling. Extend the pillar down into the foundation, and you'll find that you've formed a high snap point next to that first foundation. So demolish the supporting structure and you've done it. So on land that's useful for building on uneven ground or making more complex builds. So this technique tends to be more useful on boats because we can set the foundation at any level we want. So here I'm just going to lower foundation using the method we've covered a lot of times before. Laying a foundation next to a pillared foundation lowers it one level. Having the ability to raise foundations is useful if you forget to preserve one of them higher levels if you need it when you're lowering it down, or to replace foundations if they've been destroyed. So we've got the standard height foundation that I use all the time. But I forgot to preserve one of the higher levels, so what I'm going to do is raise the foundation next to it. Now it is possible to only build one wall high and build the pillar down from that, see it protruding out the top. That's what we need, and this works much better with thatched ceiling. Don't use stone ceiling and stone pillars. And then you can place the raised foundation next to it. Now using this method it actually raises it 2 levels. To get the intermediate level we can lower the raised foundation down 1 level. So pillar in the centre of that foundation at its highest snap point, and place a foundation next to that and it'll be lowered 1 level. So that's 3 different levels for the foundations. Now there is a slight quirk in raising foundations that are off the side of a raft. As you can see, sometimes it's really difficult to find the correct snap point when you only build one wall high. So I'm going to build 2 walls high again. And I'll restate, make sure you use thatched ceiling across, it works much better. And a wood pillar down, so it extends out the top of the ceiling. Extend the pillar down into the foundation. Now typically we use a thatched ceiling for extensions, but that won't work in this case. You can see the higher levels obstructed. So in this case, don't use thatched ceiling, use wood ceiling instead. And then you can get that higher snap point in. You can use stone ceiling as well, it doesn't matter, as long as it's not thatch. It can be a little hard to find that ceiling to demolish it now. And there you go, you've got a raised foundation off the side of a raft. So over the previous videos we've covered every way of setting the foundation at any level that you want. In the next video I'll probably look at just optimizing all those levels over a raft to make the most efficient use possible. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, check out my other videos if you want to know more. And buy a t-shirt, you scumbags.